Hi there, it's Donna from Taffy Crafting. It's quite late at night, but I just wanted to get another video done. I'm on the 31 days craft challenge, and I'm not around at the weekend, so I'm trying to film ahead. And I wanted to show you something today with the Peaceful Poppies. You're probably thinking, if you look at a lot of Stampin' Up stuff, there's poppies all over the place, but it is absolutely stunning paper. It really is. It's just gorgeous. As soon as you open it and you look at all the lovely designs. I've made a few things with the Peaceful Poppies. You might have seen my video where I made a box, and I just love the contrast of the black with the red and the white, and I made quite a big box out of that. In fact, I made two of those. So it is a really, really beautiful paper, and I wanted to just make something else, and I had something in mind, and I'll show you in a second. I just want to show you this paper. Just look at those of the black, the white, the red and the green. There's just some beautiful contrast paper on the back of that. This is lovely with the Blackberry Bliss, with the red and the green as well, and just like lots of splatters of things and beautiful leaves. You can see I've been chopping this up. I've been sharing it with a friend of mine. So I've been chopping it up into 6x6 pieces. So that's more of a smooshed Poppy Parade and Blackberry Bliss colour. And then this one, I really love this. I've got a bigger piece of that somewhere, which I've just put to one side because I wanted to make something else out of it. In fact, I think it's on the back of something. But at the moment, I'll find it in a second. But that, I really love. Yes, it's on the back of that. I love both of those. I find that really difficult to decide what to make with it. Whether I was going to use the red. Just love that blue with it. It's just gorgeous. This is my favourite. This is what I'm going to make something out of today. So it's kind of on two halves. It's just got this lovely splattering with the green and the red and the purple. Just absolutely stunning. Everybody has fallen in love with this paper. There's always one collection of DSP that everyone falls in love with. We've got that as well. And then these huge big poppies. Then there's a stamp set to go with it as well. I haven't got the stamp set yet, but it's got stamps on there that match these big poppies. So that is what I really love, and I want to make something with that. I'll have to do that a bit later. So there we go, and there's a little bit of birthday bonanza that's crept in there. Out you come. So let me show you what I'm going to do. And the project that I'm going to be doing is using this, and I wanted to make a card out of it, and you really don't, in my opinion, you don't want to do very much mucking about with it really. Something very, very simple. So I'm making a 5x7 card. So I've done the cutting out already, just because it's getting late. That's when I would normally make mistakes, so I've done the cutting out already. So I've got a 5x7 card, so I just took a piece of card 10 inches by 7 inches and scored down the long side at 5 inches. And I'm going to make a landscape card. And what I want to do, using Blackberry Bliss as my background, I've taken a piece of, it wasn't 6x6, it started off 6x6, but I trimmed it down so that it was 6x4 3/4, just so that it fits on there nicely. And then what I've done, I've split it into two. So each of these are 2 inches by 4 3/4. I'm just going to check that measurement again. I'm sure it's 4 3/4. It's late at night. I can't think straight. 4 3/4. And then what I've done, I don't know what those pictures are called. I've got one up in my living room where it's a picture, but it's split into 3 and then you space them apart. And that is what I wanted to do with this. So you've got a picture, but it's split into 3. And then I've just got 2 small pieces that I'm going to stamp on here. The Blackberry Bliss measures 1 inch by 2 5/8, I think. Yes, 1 inch by 2 5/8. And then this measures 7/8 of an inch by 2.5 inches. Yep, got that right. I've made a blog post that's going to be with it. You'll find that in the description bar, and that's got all of the details of the measurements and the products as well. So the Peaceful Poppies DSP flew off the shelves when demonstrators were allowed to pre-order, and it's selling very quickly again now. it is just so popular. Probably one of the nicest DSPs that I think Stampin' Up have ever done. I've never seen a DSP sell as quickly as that has. So what I'm going to do before I start all my cutting and things, I'm just going to just get this out of the way and stamp my sentiment on here. And I'm using the Itty Bitty Greetings stamp set, and there's all sorts of things on here. It's in 2 parts. If I can find the other one. Where is that? So this one has got happy anniversary, may God bless and keep you. While I'm reading these out, I'm trying to find the other half of this. Best wishes from all of us. That's one that I'm going to use now. There it is, found it. Hope you're feeling better. Congratulations, happy graduation. I'm here for you. Have a lucky day. Fabulous at any age. We've got a retirement one. We've got a couple of religious ones on there. So sending prayers. Hey friends, sent with love. Celebrate for you and showered with love. And here we got with love and sympathy. Many thanks. Easter blessings. 'Tis the season. Another birthday one. Happy birthday. Happy Hanukkah, happy Mother's Day, sweet baby, you're engaged, I miss you, a little hello, trick or treat, forever and always, world's best father, with gratitude and happy day. So there's just about everything on there except Merry Christmas. I've noticed actually that we've got a world's best father, but nothing about mothers on there. But there are plenty of stamp sets that actually have Mother's Day greetings in there, so get away with that there. So I've used the Itty Bitty Greetings for this, and I have used the, where is it, Best Wishes from All of Us sentiment. And I've got that loaded up on a stamp or on a block, on a really big block, because my little blocks are somewhere else being used for something else at the moment. So I've got my Blackberry Bliss ink, I've got my huge ink block, and I've got my little bit of Whisper White there. I love Blackberry Bliss, a bit like Rich Razzleberry and Blackberry Bliss. I love all of those really rich purple colours. Right, I'm hoping I haven't inked this up too much. I might have to flip it over and do it again. I've got the light shining on the block so I can't see. So if it goes a bit wonky, don't shout. That'll be fine. We'll go with that. It maybe could have been a little bit higher up, but it's really difficult when you can't get your head over it, because you don't want to see the top of my head. So we've got that, and I'll bling that up a little bit in a minute. So let's just start putting all of this together. Make sure that after you've split these that you keep them in the right order. I've made a card before and I've mixed them up. There's lots of little bits on there. Mixed it up and then never got them in the right order again. So I'm going to start off. Now I'm running out of Tombow here. I've got another bottle somewhere else, but because I've been doing this 31 days craft challenge, I've got through a lot of glue, ever such a lot of glue, and a lot of tear and tape. So I think on my next order, I'm going to have to put glue on there. And especially tear and tape. I love tear and tape. So I'm just going to put that on there and just get that into position so we've got a nice even border all the way around. Get that on there quickly before that sets. I can tell I've been stamping with terracotta tile today, all over my fingers. Now before I glue these on, you need to get a good idea as to where they're going to go. And I think what I want is to have a small border on the corners and then that one right in the middle. I think that will be the easiest way to get that on evenly. So I'll start with the corners and then I can put that one right in the middle. So just going to glue these up, and this is where the liquid glue really comes in handy. A little bit of smooshing going on there, that can get off. This is an ideal project for the beginner crafter. If you've never made a card before, you can do this. Anyone can do this. So I've just put those in the corner like that, right up to the end, just because, oh dear, it's all stuck, just because we've got that small border there, and I just wanted to match that with the top and the bottom border as well. And then this one can just go right in the middle. I did think about putting a black background on each of these, but it then just starts getting complicated with measurements. And if I had a bit more time and a bit more of a brain and it wasn't so late at night, I probably would have a go at that. But I do like to appeal to the beginner crafter. You know, I was that beginner crafter once. I was searching all over YouTube for simple card makes. There was such a lot of complicated stamping. You know, with this one you just need some cardstock, some lovely DSP. Don't even need to have the background of the Blackberry Bliss. If you didn't want to, you could just really go with this with the white. Still have the same effect. So there we've got our picture that's been split, and we're just going to put our sentiment on there. So I'm going to start with just the Blackberry Bliss piece first, so that I can get that in the right position, and I'm going to put that on my card with my stamping mini dimensionals. So just one on each end, and then I'll put one in the middle as well so that it doesn't go saggy. I've got more generous with my dimensionals lately. I still don't find it any easier to get the backing off though. Oh, I'm really struggling with that one. Gosh. So I want to put that there as evenly as possible. And I think actually what would have looked nice with that was perhaps some black around it. Shall I put some black around it? No, I'm just going to leave it like that. If I had more time, I would. And then let's just put another couple of dimensionals on here. And just get that in the middle without me putting my head right in front of the camera. That's not right. There we go. And then I just want to put just a little bit of bling on that. So I've got my rhinestones. I love my rhinestones. And I'm going to put some bigger ones here just to break up that space a bit. Put that on there like that. And there we go, a really simple project for today. Just so if you've never made a card before and you've been wanting to have a go at card making, look how easy it is. It just does not have to be complicated at all. And I think anybody who loves flowers would be pleased to receive a card like that, especially if it's been handmade as well. Thank you for joining me. I'll have another project tomorrow, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and you'll get to see the rest of my projects for the rest of the month of January. I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.